Hey guys, it's me, Courtney, and we're back with some more stamping. This time we're going to be using stamping gel rather than stamping polish. So everything that you need is exactly the same as I showed you in my last video. The only difference is going to be the actual stamping gel that you use rather than the polish. So I've got my plate here. This is from Born Pretty. All of my stamping gels are also from Born Pretty. I've cleaned it with acetone because I just used it. I've got my jelly stamper and I've got my lint roller as well. And I'll show you what the difference is when you're lint rolling with the stamping gel from the stamping polish too. Okay, so let's pick a design. I think I'll do the same one as I done last time, just so we can see, you know, if it works as well. So this is a white stamping gel. I've got a few colors. I've got green, summer breeze. What the hell's that? Oh, it's gold. And a gray, I think. Yeah, gray avatar. And I've got black as well. And I've got white. So for this, I'm going to use the white. So it's a high contrast on my nail. Get that out of the way. So these are in little squeezy tubes, which is handy. And you just literally squeeze it over the design that you want. I put it at the top there, just like I did with the regular polish. Now, if you struggled with the timing, how you have to be so quick with stamping polish, this is going to be great for you because you have no time limit with gel. Where's my scraper? Oh, here it is. So when you scrape it, normally you'd have to go very quickly and get the image onto the stamper. But because it's gel, it's not going to dry, so you have lots of time to get your stamper and get it done. Now, before I talked about the little streaky lines and how they wouldn't transfer onto the stamper with a stamping polish, unfortunately with gel, sometimes they do. That is one of the annoying things about stamping with gel. But you do the same thing. See, I've waited ages and nothing's happening. So we're going to pick up that image like that. Luckily this time it's not picked up any of the streaks, probably because it's a very thin layer and there's no real defined big streaks in there. So again, same thing, you have loads of time to do this. You can line it up and put it on. But it's very important when you're working with gel not to move the stamper once you have it on the nail, because it will smudge, because it's not going to dry, and if you move it about, it's going to smudge. So make sure that you have it all lined up where you want it to go, and just press it down. Oh, I can't tell how far away I am. Here we go, I'm on. Press it down and lift it up. Cute. So then you have your image still on here. One good thing I like about stamping with gel is that you can do another nail with this same stamp. So I'll show you. They'll obviously you'll run out of polish on the stamper as you go along, but you can do more than one. Okay, so 2 is the maximum. There's none left on there. So you could do 2 if you're going along. That's really helpful. And then use your lint roller again to get it off, but it doesn't work as well. So you have to keep going in and just sticking it so that you can get all of the stamping gel off of your little stamper. Then you would put that in the light to cure and then top coat it. So let's do it one more time with one of the ones that's in the pots, because these are really good as well. I use these, this is acetone. I'm doing the same thing that I do when I use regular polish. I use these for more than stamping. I use them for fine detail as well with my detail brush. I did a galaxy set of nails yesterday and I used the gold one because it's so pigmented. I just love it. So because they're in pots, you need to get a brush and brush it on. You don't need very much. Just a little blob. Put that on there like that. There we go. Get my scraper. I'm applying enough pressure. If you notice any streaks, go over it again with the scraper and just make sure that you have as few streaks as you can. Again, I'm just going to roll my stamper lightly over the plate enough to pick it up, and then stamp it on the nail. So that silver one didn't show up very well. Let's do some troubleshooting and see if we can get that to work better. So before, I just put it at the top and I scraped it over. Maybe this time I'm going to work it into the pattern on the plate and see if I get a better result. So here we go. I've worked that in. I'm going to scrape it, pick it up. No, that's not much better. A little bit better, I guess. But it's silver. So silver is going to be like finer than a white. It won't be as high contrast. Let's try the gold. I like this gold a lot. Let's try a different pattern. Okay, so this one has quite a large area in the butterfly that is going to get stamped onto the nail. So let's try that and see. Here we go. I'm just going to clean this off because there is a little bit of residual silver on there. Make sure that it's all clean. Let's go in and pick it up. No, I mean, that's not worked brilliantly, but I guess if it were a black nail, you'd be able to see that okay. So these are beautiful for detail work. I use them a lot for details, but I probably wouldn't use them so much for stamping. These ones, however, are very good for stamping. And they're not expensive either. I forget how much I paid for them, but I will put a link in the comments below and you can check it out and give it a try if you're struggling with the timing to pick up a regular stamping polish. I'll clean my plate off, and that's me done for this tutorial, I think. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions at all, you can always get at me in the comments below. I try to answer everybody. You can message me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm usually about, and I'll try and get back to you as quickly as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.